What is your name?
Sonona, also known as One Man Army.
Ah, so you're the famous one-man army, known for your deadly twin sword.
This record is kind of special to me because Sonogramma just came out, Stillborn came out, and I was working on a project called Life. Up until that point, I had only rapped on my beats and like worked with my crew. So the Rebirth is really like the first project where I started, and at the time it wasn't even a project. I just started working with other producers. Like, yo, let's see. So I got a beat from Memo, from the Mole Man out of Chicago. Jake One got some beats on here from Seattle. I was hanging out in Seattle at the time, so Jake One got some beats on here. Being One, Vitamin D, all from Seattle. My man D.L. Jones, he did a track on here. Oh yeah, I can't forget Vaughn, Texture. So Texture did Rebirth and House Rules. Yeah, House Rules is interesting because it's about shooting dice. It's a metaphor about, a crap game. That song is special to me because, like I said, I'm talking about 2 ways to make a 4, 3 ways to make a 5, like the probability in shooting dice. But I got a homie, his father's like a big gambler in Vegas. He don't know shit about hip hop, you know what I mean? But his father heard that song and he was like, man, I love that song. So like, it's just songs connect to people for different reasons.
Snake eyes, but none of y'all can take mines. I shake them up and break them up. You know the stakes high. Take a chance, my plan, no matter what the odds say. Hustle for doubles, no trouble. I'll do it the hard way. Tumble trades just to play.
I got this song on here called Don't Sleep. And yeah, when I heard the beat,
said,
it's just really soulful, whatever. Shout out to Vitamin D. I remember like sitting in the bed and writing that in like 15 minutes, like, all 3 verses. At a shoulder, I look over, my block a little colder. I cop the little holster because the cops a little slower. These wildcats take more shots than
Villanova. That fiend to kill you over little rocks, little soldier marching up the street. And he ain't even focused over the ocean. He focused on the war up on the corner. Stolen what is Shogun assassin. Any moment that shit can pop soda. This is like Coca-Cola.
One reason why I called it Rebirth, Real MCs bring intelligent rhymes to hip hop, is because this was the first time I like kind of focused just on the rhymes contributing to a project, you know what I mean? Another thing too about this record, so I was in Seattle at the time, right? And I went to this, I can't remember the name of the video store at the time. They had this Richard Pryor movie called Blue Collar. You had to put like $100 deposit to even rent this movie, you know what I mean? So I was like, yo, I gotta see that movie. So I put on $100 deposit and I rented Blue Collar, and like, it's the realest Richard Pryor movie you've ever seen, bro. It's no comedy. It's like, and it takes place in Detroit. That's the thing that caught my eye, cause I'm like, oh, Richard Pryor is in a movie that's filmed in Detroit. It's about working. He's a factory worker in Detroit. The auto union, and some of the quotes on there was just powerful, yo. You know what I mean? So I connected with that record. It's like little stuff like that. You know what I mean?
Mine. Your wife ain't no more important than my wife. Your kids ain't no more important than mine. Jesus Christ.
Hey, lighten up, little brother.
14 KT had hit me with a beat one time. And, I sat on it about a week or 2 weeks, you know what I'm saying? And, like, I remember KT hit me back, and he was like, yo, man, you gonna use that beat? And I was like, oh, man, of course I'm gonna use the beat. Like, you don't think I'm gonna use it? And so as soon as I got off the phone with him, you know what I mean? I started listening to the beat, and I was like, man, this sounds dreamy to me. It sounds like a dream, you know what I mean? And then I thought of the movie Sixth Sense with Bruce Willis, you know what I'm saying? And that's when I wrote, last night it was dead. I fell asleep early, woke up this morning right side of the bed.
The rest of the fam was asleep, I didn't want to wake them. I'm in the mood for making some music, and so I hit the basement. When it comes to writing a song, I'm not as patient, more like a doctor performing the operation. And this particular day, I'm hearing dope beats, the lyrics were steady coming, combination so sweet.
We never put this on vinyl until now, and this is a really dope record, you know what I'm saying? It's 12 tracks on here, but it's a bonus cut on here, and yeah, man, I was rocking with Master Monkeys. I put that Master Monkey track on here.
Plus one scratch and cut me. Jeromski and Twix in the mix like hash and skunk weed. You heard that I ran with Sub T, but no more hints. I represent with the massive monkeys. B-boy, B-girl, jams get funky. A question, serious as cancer.
Back in the days, I used to be like one take and I'm out. Like, you know, I used to pride myself on that. I go in there one take, but then I was like, you know what? It's not about one take, it's about the take, you know what I mean? And it's cool, like, if you can get it in one take, like, it's not that I can't get it in one take. It's like, you know, being an MC is the art of MCing. Recording, it's the art of recording, you know what I mean? Now you're a recording artist, you know what I'm saying? And so, how do you master the art of recording, you know what I mean? And so, it's not about one take, it's really about, yeah, man, what's the take? That's the take.
Check it. A starving artist recited, feel the hunger inside it. So vivid when I spit it, you picture I didn't write it, I live it. Dollar signs don't inspire these lyrics. Gold diggers for the mic, so enticing I'm giving. Partake in the game, survival of fittest. Of course, Tiger Woods with the club, mega title is
I ended up getting a track, you know, with Eric G. It's a song on here called Snapshot. He was still in Seattle. I think he might have did a couple tracks with Sky Zoo and Torre at the time, you know what I mean? But yeah, man, Eric G ended up moving out to New York and then North Carolina. He got down with the Soul Council. I mean, he's producing for Rhapsody. Like, Eric G's killing it, you know what I mean? All kind of people. So shout out to Eric G.
Yeah, capture this picture pose, African sister soul, food, cabbage and dinner rolls, Angela pick and fro, mine on some poetry prose, black and political, even when she totally clothed, calendar centerfold.
So shout out to YHS for the Rebirth on vinyl, and thanks for supporting YHS, thanks for supporting One Below. Real MCs bring intelligent rhymes to hip hop, you know what I mean?
Citrus flow, not like these other rappers in videos, gashing with chemicals, trying to be hard, acting like nipples cold, chest padded with silicone, laxative shitty flows, stay on the real like catching bass with a fishing pole, understanding the mistletoe, we kissing both hands, grasp